Hello and welcome to Bombay Talkies. From being called the most beautiful woman in the world to arguably Bollywood's now most famous bahu, Aishwarya Rai, Bachchan joins me on Bombay Talkies. I like the ring of that, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
Yeah, sounds good, eh?
It has a certain ring.
Good.
But tell me, has it become in some ways being part of this very high profile Bachchan Parivar, does that in some way subsume the Aishwarya Rai part of you? In terms of your identity?
For me, even this question is a bit too profound and a bit too drawn out there to have any relevance to my life, really.
No, it's nothing like that? You don't feel
No, I think even all these terms have been coined for glorious reading, or it just makes it, sound a little more dramatic than it is in terms of Bachchan, Bahu and, this and that. These are just terms that kind of get coined. And people probably like the ring of that. Those who write it, then it just kind of gets stuck and it carries forth. But I'm just a regular girl. I'm Aishwarya Rai, who got married to Bachchan, and yeah, that's my name today, and I'm glad on it.
Surely there's a difference between just marrying into any other family and into a family that's so high profile, where that tends to in some ways overwhelm everything else.
It's all perception. It's all perception, and it, I guess, generates the kind of talk because of the fact that members of this family have definitely been in the public eye. They have enjoyed public recognition. And so I guess thereby the relevance of the surname, people within the family have earned the recognition on the public platform, and deservedly so. I guess the name is given its place, and people work hard to retain its dignity and respectability, and that's the functioning of a family. But we are a family, and Abhishek and me loved each other, and we got our parents' blessings, and we got married. It wasn't about any kind of we weren't looking to make a statement. We were just a boy and a girl who loved each other and got our parents' blessings, and we got married.
Right. But being who both of you were, it was inevitable that it became that huge spectacle that it did.
We discovered. Yes. We didn't seek it, we discovered.
But you probably weren't surprised. I mean, in some ways it was inevitable, given the fact that both of you were who you were.
Some of it, I guess, was
inevitable.
It was inevitable also because of the kind of prelude and the lead up to it. I mean, there was just so much talk and so many episodes prior to.
Yes, there was a huge speculation of were you guys getting married, were you seeing each other,
which went on for I think nearly a year? Or?
Nearly a year.
Yeah, so in terms of that, yeah, some of it wasn't expected, or we didn't even dream some of the turns a faction of it took. But
what was the stuff that seemed unexpected, or as you said, which seemed to be somewhat...
the unfortunate incidents that happened, no? And there was a couple of them. So why give it any more attention than it got, Srini? I think just let it go. I think people who did...
You mean all the speculation about having you married off to trees and things like that?
Yeah, just so much of that. I just thought that was just so unnecessary. And then to dedicate the kind of prime time, the kind of newsprint, the kind of magazine cover stories for all of that, I think was very unnecessary. And you kind of already feel that, but you...
Was it very upsetting for you when every time you'd open the paper and read something about it?
No, it's more than that. It's just sometimes the wonderful part was, as a family we are solid, and while we all are in the public eye and all have ample opportunity to voice ourselves, instead of adding to the din, we decidedly had the father of the family, Pa, Amitabh Bachchan, to the rest of the world.
Is that what you call him? You call him, right?
Obviously, right. But sometimes you have to be careful with the way. I'll tell you later why.
Okay.
So, Pa actually did meet the media at a very decided point in time, way after the wedding, and answered all the queries that needs to be answered.
In fact, even now on his blog, he's in this new avatar as a blogger, continuously clarifying a lot of that stuff.
Because it's shocking. While we would like to imagine, okay, it's a passing phase, nikal jayega, it gets logged. And I recognized it at, say, times like when you travel out, and which there is ample opportunity. I did a film last year, Pink Panther Abroad. I'm going to Cannes, so you're constantly interacting with international media. And when they start wondering at the sheer ludicrous nature of everything, you know, there's that, you got married to a tree and you have this huge curse on you that you have to, you know, put away or kill or whatever else, and you just think, oh my God, where am I going to start? You know, even if I want to ignore it, or you've tried to give it some semblance of an explanation in your own country,
it just keeps coming back.
It probably has not been put to rest enough, and that was unsettling, because you realize that I guess our names do draw eyeballs, and you know, Pa's name, my name, Abhishek's name, you know, within the family, and there's just so much that gets written about.
But did you ever manage to find out where this whole Manglik thing started from? How it started?
Well, I remember Abhishek and me were shooting for Guru, and it was a television episode, and suddenly it started with that.
Right.
It was this huge, there was background score, and there was lightning against our photographs, and very dramatic, and it kind of started from there. And it just snowballed. Despite explanations, it snowballed. I mean, there was a certain faction that just insisted on keeping this alive, which I think was very irresponsible. I mean, every time members of my family are trying to explain it,